Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. And to my new subscribers, love to have you along, absolutely fabulous. If you've got any questions, pop them in the box below, or if you feel that you can't ask a question publicly, then email me at mastertarot@gmail.com. And also, thank you to those who ordered their intuitive cards over the weekend. They have been sent, and I will. Oh, it's probably not the best card to have in the front. The intuitive cards. They've been sent, and I will be emailing you a tracking number so that you can follow its delivery. Okay, so thank you. Right, what a list of things to have a look at today. What I'm going to tackle first is I'm actually going to tackle Don Jr. Now, a few readers have been looking at him recently, and every time, Denise from Spiritual Growth did a great reading on him getting caught up in some repo charges. Linda G mentioned him briefly the other day in her live. What I want to have a look at, every time I see someone mention Don Jr., I really get literally the words put in my brain by my guides of OD. Entertainment only, fully understanding that this is a tarot reading, and it is purely me trying to interpret what my guides are telling me. So just be aware of that. And if you see me in the same scruffy clothes all week, my partner came home from a business trip to the US with COVID, so he's been banished to the master bedroom because it has an ensuite. And the only clothes I have access to are what was in the washing basket, so the laundry basket. So if you see me in the same scruffy weekend looking clothes day after day, yeah, that's why. Okay, so what I'm going to have a look at, now you got to remember with Don Jr., he seems to be really struggling with learning his life lesson in this lifetime. He's living very superficially shallow. His whole identity is tied up in being his father's son, his supposed wealth, but his wealth comes from his father and Trump org. And so when both of those go down, Junior's going to be left with nothing, is what I keep getting, is that his whole identity, his whole purpose is tied up in being the son of his father in New York. Now, New York don't like him I don't think they've liked him for a long time in New York, and being a director or board member or whatever he is of Trump organ. Both of those are going down. So I just want to have a look at the energies of Don Jr. Show me the energies of Don Jr. Thank you. These cards have been so shuffled. It's taken me several goes to get this started. Okay. Emotionally, he is having to walk away. Walking away emotionally. Let's see where this goes. This is the energies that he's stewing in at the moment. Challenged by heartbreak, loss, disappointment. Yeah, these are not good cards for him. I don't know how he's making any income, because you've got to remember Eric married money. Ivanka also married money, even though Ivanka and Jared are going to be in a lot of trouble. But they've got money, and at the moment Ivanka's distancing herself from Jared. So I think Ivanka and Eric are going to be okay, but Junior doesn't have that out. And God knows how many kids he's got. Okay, so at the moment he doesn't know which way to turn emotionally. And there's this heartbreak and loss, the truth. The truth is causing him a lot of pain as it's coming out. Okay. The energies going on behind the scenes is he's okay, thank you. I was going to say his foolishness, but I'm not. The boys are really telling me is the energy going on behind the scenes. It's quite profound, actually. Is that this is the beginning of a new life journey for him. Doesn't mean it's good or bad. There's no feeling either way. It's just this is a big stick moment for him. It is part of his life journey in this lifetime. And what's happening right now behind the scenes is he's been given the big stick and the opportunity to start the new chapter in his life. That's interesting. Okay, so this is the energies. What's currently going on coming out of these energies is, a lot of anxiety for him. A lot of anxiety because he doesn't know who he is. So this energy behind the scenes is about he's been given the opportunity to actually define himself and learn who he is. So I'm talking about the energies. I'm not talking about what's actually going to charges that are coming against him or anything. This is where he is at the moment and going in regards to his karma and his internal identity. A lot of anxiety because he literally doesn't know which way to go. Right, because his whole life. And here we have ill health, rehab, the truth forcing him to step backwards. So this is what's coming out of the fact that he's on this he's on this journey. Okay, karma hanging over him, the investigation shining the light on reality for him, and something really unexpected coming out of left field. It may be the RICO charges, or it's going to be something to do with his role in Trump org. The energies hanging over him is something that he is not expecting is going to be investigated. The karma that's hanging over him. Okay. Outcome from these energies is, okay. I'm really feeling that he's not going to take this opportunity. He's been presented with this opportunity, but he's not going to take it. He's going to continue down the facadial, and I'm talking facade, shallow path about lying, stealing, trying to manipulate the truth, and here we have the abuse of power. So these are the two truth abusers, truth manipulators, the stealing, the corruption, you name it, cards. But what he's finding is he's going to still be there, smug as mustard, while everybody else is just simply walking away. So he's going to hang on to the energy. He's being offered the opportunity to redefine, but he's not going to. Complete and utter downfall. Okay, thank you guys. They just said OD in rehab. It's not going to be a deceased. They're just saying OD in rehab. Look at all these swords of truth, and they're all awful swords. They're all the awful swords cards. There are good swords cards, but he's getting all the awful ones. Speaking of awful swords, restriction, imprisonment. Okay, sorry, Donnie. And again, another restriction. Restriction from... He's going to have his back up against the wall and embattled, wounded in battle. He's going to find it emotionally overwhelming. Okay, we have here the prosecutors. Here we have the judges. So, okay. What more can I say? He's been given the opportunity to learn the lesson, but he's not going to, and it is going to end up in a really bad situation for him. The boy's just, I'm going to leave it like that. We'll see how it plays. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all.